Here at 4, Olympic gymnast Simone Biles has triggered a global conversation about mental health after dropping out of the Olympic Games.
She said in an interview that she felt it was better to work on her mindfulness to avoid a possible physical injury.
WATE 6 on your side reporter Jordan Brown is here to share with us what mental health professionals are saying about the stigma surrounding this topic. Jordan.
Yeah, Bo, Summer, mental illness is a topic that is often uncomfortable for many who are going through it and confusing for those who don't understand it. Local experts tell me most of that uncomfort comes from fear of the unknown. As public figures continue to push conversations about mental health forward, new discussions are being had about the stigma that comes with a diagnosis.
It's sort of the fear of the unknown. And for the longest time, we really did not talk about mental health conditions. You know, if you think about various media, you know, movies, television shows, not many of them have ever cast mental health conditions in a positive light.
Simone Biles and tennis player Naomi Osaka have most recently expressed their mental health needs publicly. They've been met with support and scrutiny.
Simone's approach is she's realizing she's got to take time for herself, and that is an absolute essential part of managing one's mental health.
Talking about an illness you can't see or physically touch can be difficult. Take it from the man who's lived and survived it.
I've been through it myself, and also I want to see people free. I would be very angry, but then I would isolate too as well. Isolate for a really long time. And trying to talk to my mother about it was very difficult because I really didn't know what to say.
Unaddressed mental illness in Rico Hopewell's childhood was just the start of years of spiraling.
I had a suicide attempt in college, and there was a lot going on internally and externally. So I had a suicide attempt, dropped out of school, and after I dropped out of college, my life spiraled out of control. I had a 15-year drug addiction that led me to some really dark places.
But now, 14 years clean and 12 years as a counselor under his belt, Hopewell is using his story to help others like him.
I think this opportunity to show the world that, hey, it's okay to talk about mental health issues, and it's okay to step away from things. It's okay.
It's okay. Two words that are not often heard when it comes to mental health, but the experts are hoping to change that one conversation at a time. Now, they told me also one of the first steps to addressing mental illness is just asking for help. If you're struggling with mental illness or substance abuse, the Mental Health Association of East Tennessee offers free mental health screenings.